The night that changed everything for Rose didn't actually end when the lights dimmed at the BRIT Awards. In fact, that was only the beginning. Just hours after making history and sending shockwaves across the global music industry, the Blackpink stars stepped into a moment that fans would soon call symbolic, a quiet but powerful interaction that showed how far K-pop has truly come on the world stage. Cameras had already captured the applause, the award, and the emotional reactions. But what happened later at the exclusive after-party revealed a deeper story unfolding behind the scenes. As the celebration moved away from the main ceremony and into a private industry gathering hosted by Warner Music UK and partners, the atmosphere shifted from formal prestige to raw, genuine celebration. Artists, producers, fashion icons, and global insiders filled the venue, creating a rare environment where barriers between genres and cultures seemed to disappear. Rose arrived not just as an attendee, but as one of the most talked about figures of the entire night. Winning at the BRIT Awards marked a historic achievement, and the energy surrounding her was impossible to ignore. Conversations paused, cameras subtly turned, and industry figures approached to congratulate the artist who had just achieved what many once believed impossible for a K-pop soloist. The excitement reached another level when global pop superstar Dua Lipa appeared at the same celebration. Known as one of the defining voices of modern British pop, Dua Lipa represents the very industry ecosystem that the BRIT Awards celebrate each year. When the two artists crossed paths, it wasn't staged, rehearsed, or part of any official program. It was a natural moment, two global musicians acknowledging each other after a major milestone. According to attendees and circulating social media posts, Dua Lipa warmly congratulated Rose on her victory, a gesture that immediately resonated with fans worldwide once photos began spreading online. What made this interaction so meaningful wasn't simply celebrity proximity. For years, conversations around K-pop's expansion into Western markets focused on charts, streaming numbers, and viral success. But recognition from peers inside the industry carries a different weight. Moments like these signal acceptance not just by audiences, but by fellow artists who understand the challenges behind global success. The congratulations felt personal, genuine, and symbolic of a shifting era where musical borders continue to fade. Fans quickly noticed the atmosphere captured in the viral images. Rose appeared relaxed yet radiant, dressed elegantly in a champagne-colored satin outfit that reflected the celebratory mood of the night. Dua Lipa stood beside her with effortless confidence, both artists sharing a candid energy that felt less like a publicity moment and more like two performers enjoying a shared achievement within the same creative world. Social media erupted almost instantly. Within hours, discussions spread across fan communities, music forums, and entertainment platforms, with many calling the interaction a full-circle moment for global pop culture. To understand why this moment matters, it helps to look back at Rose's journey leading to this night. From debuting as a member of Blackpink to gradually building a distinct solo identity, she has navigated one of the most competitive music landscapes in the world. Her artistic image evolved through years of performances, songwriting contributions, and collaborations that expanded her influence beyond traditional K-pop audiences. Winning at the BRIT Awards didn't happen overnight. It represented years of cultural crossover, experimentation, and persistence. The after-party celebration amplified that narrative. Away from scripted speeches and televised performances, artists interact more freely, and genuine respect becomes visible. Industry insiders often describe these gatherings as where future collaborations begin and where artistic recognition feels most authentic. Seeing Rose welcomed into that environment as a peer rather than a newcomer reinforced the idea that her presence in global pop is no longer a breakthrough moment. It is a new normal. Halfway through the night, conversations reportedly turned toward music, touring experiences, and creative processes, highlighting how shared artistic struggles connect performers regardless of origin. Fans began speculating almost immediately about potential collaborations. But beyond speculation, the real story lies in representation. For many viewers, watching a Korean artist celebrated at one of Britain's most prestigious music events and then congratulated by one of the UK's biggest pop stars symbolized a shift in how global music is defined. And here's where the story becomes even more interesting. The viral spread of the photos wasn't driven by official media campaigns. Instead, it was fans who amplified the moment, sharing clips, reactions, and emotional messages about how meaningful it felt to witness cultural barriers dissolve in real time. Engagement skyrocketed because audiences sensed authenticity. In an era where promotional content can often feel manufactured, this interaction felt spontaneous and human. If you've been following Rosé's career closely, you might notice how this milestone connects to a broader trend. Over the past few years, the boundaries between Western pop and K-pop have steadily blurred. Artists collaborate more frequently, award shows expand their global reach, and fan bases overlap across continents. Yet moments of peer recognition still stand out as defining milestones. They validate years of effort in a way statistics alone cannot. As the night continued into the early morning hours, the celebration atmosphere reportedly remained lively, filled with music, laughter, and conversations that extended beyond awards and headlines. For Rose, it marked not just the end of an unforgettable evening but the beginning of a new chapter, one where her achievements are no longer viewed as surprising exceptions, but as expected contributions to global pop culture. Right now, pause for a second and think about how rare it is to witness an industry transition happening live. We're watching a generation of artists reshape what international success truly means. And moments like this after-party interaction offer a glimpse into that transformation behind closed doors. If you're enjoying breaking down stories like this and discovering the hidden meaning behind viral moments, stay with us, because the next part of Rosé's journey may be even bigger than this celebration itself. As discussions about the night continued online, fans began analyzing every detail, from body language to fashion choices, searching for clues about future projects or collaborations. While nothing official has been announced, the excitement reflects how strongly audiences connect to authentic artist interactions. The narrative isn't about rumors or exaggeration. It's about witnessing genuine respect between musicians who have both shaped modern pop in their own ways. What makes this story compelling is its simplicity. No dramatic announcements, no staged reveals, just a congratulatory moment shared between two globally recognized artists after a historic achievement. Yet sometimes, the quietest moments carry the strongest meaning. For Rose, the congratulations represented acknowledgement from within the very industry she has steadily entered over the years. For fans, it felt like confirmation that her influence now extends far beyond genre labels. As the celebration finally came to an end and guests slowly departed, one thing became clear. The BRIT Awards victory was only part of the headline. The real story was the sense of arrival, the feeling that Rose is now fully embedded in the global pop conversation. The viral images, the fan reactions, and the industry buzz all point toward a future filled with new opportunities and creative possibilities. And if this moment taught us anything, it's that history in music isn't always written on stage. Sometimes it happens in the spaces afterward, where artists meet as equals and celebrate each other's achievements. The congratulations from Dua Lipa may have lasted only a brief moment, but its impact continues to ripple across the music world, reminding fans why they fell in love with music in the first place: connection, respect, and shared celebration.